Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel once again, Global Football View. And this is the weekend roundup show where we'll take a look at the English Premier League and all the leagues in the top five leagues abroad to see what happened over the course of the weekend. And I can tell you for free that the English Premier League at the moment is really eating up. And the result yesterday was shocking to some, shocking to a lot of Arsenal fans, but wasn't shocking for much. Even to some Manchester United fans, they never expected that what happened yesterday. And for Manchester City fans, they will be excited as the league in the top, the league right now, the point Arsenal topping Manchester City with has been shrink now to 4 points from 7 points. A lot of that we're gonna discuss that on today's weekend roundup. First of all, like this video, let me know in the comment section. Do you think Arsenal can still win this Premier League with the way they are formed currently in the Premier League with no win from the last three Premier League games? And where do we start from? We start from Arsenal versus Manchester United, where we saw Manchester United defeating Arsenal yesterday in a very exciting game, I would say. Michael Carey getting one over Mikel Arteta again with the same scoreline the last time they both met, 3-2. Arsenal, on the other hand, I can tell you for free, Arsenal, with the way they are going right now, I don't know if this team have the cojones to really win this Premier League, because you had every opportunity yesterday, not even yesterday, the likes from the match against Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, a lot to be said. But like some positive Arsenal fan who want to say this is the Premier League and anything can happen, and the league is not won in January. But if I have to give my honest opinion about that game, I would say Arsenal are not a serious club. Yeah, they are not a serious club. Or let me say, these players, they are not serious. Those bunch of players playing for Arsenal. I'm going to come to Manchester United. I'm going to beat them up on this video. But first, let me just tackle the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room, which is Arsenal. I don't know if this player do not feel the pain of coming second 3 consecutive times. I do not know if they know what it feels like to win a trophy. I do not know if they understand that these fans have been starving for a Premier League title for the past 22 years. I do not know if these players know that Manchester City are not the kind of team that you want to give any hope, any slight chance of coming back into this title race. This title race should have been done by now. Yeah, this title race could have been done by now. Manchester City went on a 4 games winless spiral where they did not win. 4 draws. What did Arsenal do? Arsenal followed it up with 2 draws and they lost yesterday. For a team that wants to win the Premier League, that's the kind of opportunity you capitalize on. Arsenal could have been 11 points clear before they lost today, before they lost against Manchester United. But right now, guess what? They are 4 points. Bukayo Saka has played 11 straight matches now without a goal. The last time Vitor Gyökeres scored an open play goal, September. So you can understand that these players, I do not know if they know what it feels like to win the Premier League title. Mikel Arteta, because Jesus scored 2 goals in a meaningless game against Inter Milan, you decided to start him over Vitor Gyökeres. The percentage of Vitor Gyökeres starting for Arsenal and our winning percentage is 85. And whenever he's not there, the percentage is 42. Arsenal, on the other hand, tend to score more goals whenever Eze plays at the 10. But because Martin Odegaard is the captain, you want to favor him. So, in my opinion, I do not know if you understand your players, Mikel Arteta. This is for you. I do not know if you understand your players and you know the right combination to play. Or are you trying to tell us that when the pressure is on, you can't cope? Because the pressure wasn't on against Portsmouth. You scored 4 goals. The pressure wasn't on against Inter Milan. You scored 3 goals. You met a depleted Chelsea side. You played a draw with a man down. Yes, we are saying, okay, it's a league, something like this, it happens. But do you think if this was Manchester City in our position, whereby we drew 4 games, we'll still be in this title race? Or do you think if this was Liverpool in our position and we drew 4 games, we'll still be in this title race? I just think we do not have the cojones. We do not have the belief. We do not know what it feels like to win a Premier League. And it's really, really affecting this club. Because you cannot tell me that after scoring against Manchester United, the old player froze, started making unforced error. Martin Zubimendi. Today is not the day I want to point blame at one particular player that is the cause of the problem. Today is the day I'm going to point the blame to everybody. Everybody, starting from the manager, Mikel Arteta, to the captain, Martin Odegaard, to the star boy, Bukayo Saka. Everybody is to be blamed. I just hope this is a wake-up call for you guys, because if you continue what you're doing, sorry to say, it's going to be another trophyless season. And if it ends with a trophyless season, Mikel Arteta, I think it might be time to go. Yeah, it might be time to go. Because we do not tend to play from the midfield at all these days. Our creativity is only from set piece. And it's tiring. It's really, really tiring. Serious, it's tiring. They've been bantering us all season, Corner FC. And we are giving them more armory to shoot at us. And it's sad. Really, really sad. Manchester United came into this game from a win over Manchester City. A lot of us were saying, it was just a fluke victory over Manchester City. Manchester United had 3 shots on target yesterday. Guess what? 3 goals. Arsenal, we cannot create chances. We cannot create chances from the midfield. All our passes sideways, Bukayo Saka and Inshallah. That's what we are doing. Kudos to Manchester United getting our 3 points, and with the way things are going right now, I think they're going to make the Champions League qualification. Other games from the English Premier League saw Manchester City defeated Wolves as expected by 2-0. Nottingham Forest defeated Brentford by 2-0. Crystal Palace were losers at home to 3-1 Chelsea. Estevao, I think, was a star man in the game, and an assist. Aston Villa defeated Newcastle by 2-0. Bournemouth defeated Liverpool. This was another shocking result we never expected. Defeated by 2-0. Burnley and Tottenham ended in a 2-2 draw, while Fulham defeated Brighton by 2-1. And the last game saw West Ham defeating Sunderland by 3-1. That's the result from the English Premier League. And right now, the league stands right now with Arsenal still sitting first. Arsenal sitting first with 4 points above Manchester City and above Aston Villa. Manchester United are now 4th, while Chelsea 5th in the league table as it seems right now after 23 games. Chelsea are looking really impressive. Their new manager has won 4 of his 5 games in charge of Chelsea. The only defeat coming against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, where they'll be taking over next week in the second leg at the Emirate. And I hope Arsenal do not bottle that again, because right now the bottle job attack is really on Arsenal back, and they need to shake off this poor run of form and start winning games. Because in their last 3 Premier League games, 2 draws and 1 loss. It's not good enough. It's not good enough for a team that wants to win the Premier League. And that's all love from the English Premier League. And the relegation battle is really eating up Wolverhampton Wanderers, who thought they have regained some form as they were defeated by Manchester City, while West Ham are currently doing everything possible to ensure that they do not go into relegation, as they are the only team to have won a back-to-back. Okay, them, Chelsea and Manchester United are the only team to have won back-to-back game in the English Premier League. And going on to Serie A, we saw yesterday Juventus defeating Napoli by 3-0. I never expected it. I never saw it coming. I thought that game was going to be a very tight game. But Juventus, on the other hand, who has nothing to play for when it comes to the Scudetto, because right now the Scudetto is being contended by AC Milan and Inter Milan and AS Roma. But right now, Inter Milan are taking this league by the storm, winning by 6-2 against Paisa. And AC Milan, on the other hand, we are away to Roma. I think Inter Milan are the big winners of this week because they defeated Paisa by 6 goals to nothing. AC Milan and Roma played at a 1-1 draw. So right now, it seems right now there's a 5-point gap between AC Milan and Inter Milan. That's Inter Milan there win a game back to back to back in the Italian Serie A. Juventus, on the other hand, are 10 points behind league leaders Inter Milan, even though they won their last game against Napoli. While Como are the surprise package of the season as they keep on their impressive form with an impressive 6-0 win over Torino. Torino are winless in their last 4 games, and this result was shocking anyway because I never expected it was to win this emphatic victory by 6 goals to nothing. In the relegation battle, we see Fiorentina, who lost their game to Cagliari at home, sit on 18 points in the league. 18 position in the league table right now, while Verona played at a goalless draw with Cremonese, while Paisa, like I said, they were defeated by Inter Milan by 6 goals to 2. So right now, as it seems right now, the Serie A is heading to San Siro, but which side of the San Siro? We will find that pretty soon in the German Bundesliga, where we saw on Saturday, Bayern Munich losing for the first time since 2025 as they were defeated by Augsburg by 2 goals to 1 in that game. And sometimes we always say that the German Bundesliga is a farmers league and it's one-sided. Yes, it is one-sided, but with the shocking result we saw yesterday on Saturday, I keep saying yesterday. On Saturday, Augsburg defeating Bayern Munich has given Dortmund a hope, something they can see if they can claw back the 8-point gap between them and Bayern Munich. Right now, Bayern Munich is 8 points above Borussia Dortmund. OFM, on the other hand, are sitting third as far they defeated Eintracht Frankfurt by 3 goals to 1. Mainz, St. Pauli, and Edenham are in the relegation battle for this season. And moving on to the French League One, where we saw Etienne Waneri making his debut for Marseille with an impressive wonder strike as they won that game by 3 goals to 1 against Lens, who are second in the league table. That was the top of the clash match. And PSG, on the other hand, were winners as they defeated Auxerre by a late goal, 1-0. Bacola scoring the only goal in that game to give them all 3 points. While Lyon, on the other hand, went away to defeat Mainz by 5 goals to 2. Lille, on the other hand, are currently on a poor form as they were defeated by Strasbourg at home by 4 goals to 1. Nobody expected that result. This is their 3rd straight games without a win at the moment. So as you see right now, PSG are still top in the league with just 2 points above Lens, who were losers the weekend. Marseille are doing everything possible to see if they can claw back I think the 7-point gap between them and PSG. For me, I don't think Marseille have any chance of winning the league this season. They should just concentrate on qualification for the Champions League. Nantes, Auxerre, and Metz are the 3 candidates for relegation, with Nantes sitting 14 points in 16th, and Auxerre sitting 17th with 12 points, and Metz with 12 points sitting in the relegation dungeon. That's it from the French League One, and that's the wrap for this weekend. As we'll be looking forward to the Champions League game that will be taking out this week. The Champions League is going to round up this week. The first, which is the group stage of the Champions League, will be rounding up this week. A lot of English clubs have the opportunity to qualify, but qualify as automatic first 8 currently, because 5 of them sits between 1 to 8 at the moment. The Manchester City have the opportunity to qualify as directly into the qualification round of 16. They are taking on the Galatasaray at the Etihad this week. I think they're going to win that game, and if they win that game, they will qualify. Chelsea, on the other hand, will be taking on Napoli. Let's see how it's going to go, while Arsenal will be taking Karaite. Arsenal, who have already qualified for the first 2 position in this year's Champions League. Let's see how it's going to go there. And the Saudi Premier League is really going in the way whereby a lot of us never expected that Al Hilal were head to a draw by Al Rahid, and that has given the Chasing Park Kadisia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name properly. Kadisia and Afahel and Hanessa. They're giving them hope that this season there's still hope for them to win the league. That's the first point draw for Ansar Al Hilal in their last 7 games as they were head to a 1-1 draw by Al Riyadh. Al Riyadh, who are 16 in the league table, even with a man down, they see head on to win. They see head on to a point in that game. Hahali won against Neon by 3 goals to nothing. Why Brendan Rogers, Al Kadisia. Sorry, I'm butchering. I know I'm butchering all these names. So this is with 39 points. But the Rangers is really doing magic in that league. They have won their last 5 games. Anderson, on the other hand, who defeated the Mac at the way will be taking on Atawan this today to club back whatever hope they have in this league. Ronaldo, what can you do for us today? And Sedomani has returned back to Anasar after the AFCON victory. So let's see what's going to happen in that league. But I can tell you that the first 6 clubs in the Saudi Pro League are really doing everything possible to see who is going to take the title. Is it going to be Al Hilal? Is it going to be Al Ahly? Is it going to be Al Nassr, Al Qadisiyah? Any one of them have the opportunity to win the league. How do we had now sitting 16th in the league table? Well, Al Qudot are now sitting 17th with 9 points. Al Hannamanch are sitting 18th with just 4 points this season. So that's all from the Saudi Pro League. Let me know in the comment section, like I said before the start of the video, do you think Arsenal still had a chance to win this Premier League? I want to hear from you in the comment section. Like this video on your way out and put your comment in the comment section. Till I see you again, stay safe. Peace out.